Chapter 18. Retrieving data using queries. Query. Queries in RDBMS typically use structured query language, SQL, a specialized programming language designed for managing relational databases. SQL provides a set of powerful commands and syntax for querying databases, allowing users to perform various operations such as selecting, filtering, aggregating, sorting, and joining data across multiple tables. Queries play a crucial role in database management and application development, as they allow users to interact with the database and retrieve relevant information efficiently. By using queries, users can access and analyze the data stored in the database to support decision-making, reporting, and other business processes. Creating a query. LibreOffice Base provides 3 ways to perform a query. Query using Wizard. Query in Design View. Query using SQL View. Creating a query using Query Wizard. As you know, Wizard is a step-by-step process to complete a specific task. You can perform query using Wizard in LibreOffice Base. The steps are as follows. Open your database and select Queries from Object pane. Click on Use Wizard to create query option from the Tasks window. Now Query Wizard will open. This Query Wizard has 8 simple steps. Field selection. This step allows to select the required fields from the table. Select the table and click on the required fields, then click on the button. Click on Next to go ahead. Sorting order. You can sort the records using this step. There are 4 options to sort the records with different fields. Select the column name and choose the order ascending or descending order. Click on Next. Creating a query in Design View. Follow the given steps to perform query in Design View. Open your database and select Queries from the Object pane window. A new window appears to add tables for your query. Select the table and click on the Add Tables option. Now come to Fields row at the bottom of the given table and choose whatever field you need to display in the query results. Editing a query. To edit a query in Design View in LibreOffice Base, follow these step-by-step instructions. Open LibreOffice Base, launch LibreOffice Base and open the database containing the query you want to edit. Navigate to Queries. In the main database window, locate and select the Queries icon or option to access the queries in your database. Select the query. From the list of queries, identify and select the query you want to edit by clicking on it. Ensure that you select the query in Design View. Enter Design View. Once you've selected the query, right-click on it and choose the Edit option from the context menu. This will open the query in Design View, where you can make changes to its structure and criteria. Modify query components. In the Query Design View, you'll see the graphical representation of the query's structure, including tables, fields, criteria, and joins. To edit the query, you can add or remove tables, drag tables from the Tables pane onto the Design Grid to add them to the query, or delete existing tables by selecting them and pressing the Delete key. Add or remove fields. Drag fields from the Table pane onto the Design Grid to include them in the query results, or delete existing fields by selecting them and pressing the Delete key. Modify criteria. Adjust the criteria specified for each field by editing the criteria rows beneath the field names. Applying criteria. Applying criteria in LibreOffice Base involves specifying conditions that records must meet to be included in the query results. Open LibreOffice Base. Launch LibreOffice Base and open the database containing the query you want to apply criteria to. Navigate to Queries. In the main database window, locate and select the Queries icon or option to access the queries in your database. Select the query. From the list of queries, identify and select the query you want to apply criteria to by clicking on it. Ensure that you select the Query in Design view. Criteria for multiple fields. To create criteria for multiple fields in LibreOffice Base, you can use the Query Design view. Here's a step-by-step process. Open LibreOffice Base. Launch LibreOffice Base and open the database where you want to create the query. Create a new query. Navigate to the Queries section and click on Create Query in Design View or use Wizard to create query. To begin creating a new query, add tables. In the Query Design view, add the tables that contain the fields you want to query. You can drag and drop tables from the Tables pane onto the design grid. Criteria using wildcards. In LibreOffice Base, criteria using wildcards allow you to perform pattern matching when querying data from tables. Wildcards are special characters that represent unknown or variable values in the criteria, enabling more flexible and powerful search capabilities. The two main wildcards commonly used in queries are the asterisk and question mark symbols. Asterisk wildcard. The asterisk wildcard represents 0 or more characters in a search string. For example, if you want to find all records where the name starts with John, you can use the criteria John asterisk. This will match John, Johnny, Johnson, etc. Similarly, if you want to find all records where the name ends with son, you can use the criteria asterisk son. This will match Johnson, Robinson, Jackson, etc. Question mark wildcard. The question mark wildcard represents a single character in a search string. For example, if you want to find all four-letter names, you can use the criteria. Similarly, if you want to find all names with the second letter being A, you can use the criteria A asterisk. Performing calculations. Performing calculations in LibreOffice Base typically involves creating queries with calculated fields. Here's a step-by-step process to create a query with calculations. Launch LibreOffice Base and open the database containing the tables you want to perform calculations on. In the main database window, locate and select the Queries icon or option to access the queries in your database. Right-click anywhere in the Queries area and select Create Query in Design View from the context menu. In the Query Design view, you'll see a blank grid. Drag and drop the tables you want to perform calculations on from the Tables pane onto the grid. Close the Add Table dialog box. Using functions in queries. In LibreOffice Base, you can use functions in queries to perform various operations on your data, such as mathematical calculations, string manipulations, date and time operations, and more. Launch LibreOffice Base and open the database containing the tables you want to query. Navigate to the Queries section and create a new query or open an existing one in Design view. Drag and drop the tables you want to query onto the design grid. Select the fields from the tables that you want to include in the query results. To use a function in a query, click on an empty field in the design grid where you want to apply the function. Type the function name followed by parentheses and provide the necessary arguments inside the parentheses. For example, to calculate the total cost of a product based on its price and quantity fields, you can use the sum function. Grouping data. In LibreOffice Base, grouping data allows you to aggregate and summarize data based on common characteristics. Launch LibreOffice Base and open the database containing the tables you want to query. Navigate to the Queries section and create a new query or open an existing one in Design view. Drag and drop the tables you want to query onto the design grid. Select the fields from the tables that you want to include in the query results. To group data in a query, click on the field that you want to use as the grouping criterion. Right-click on the field and select Group from the context menu. Alternatively, you can drag the field into the Group by row at the bottom of the design grid. You can group by multiple fields by adding additional fields to the Group by row. Structured Query Language (SQL). SQL, Structured Query Language, is used to conduct actions on database records such as updating, inserting, and removing records, as well as building and changing database tables and views. Assume you want to run SQL language queries on the database's stored data. You must install any database management system on your systems, such as Oracle, MySQL, MongoDB, PostgreSQL, SQL Server, DB2, and so on. This database language is primarily intended for data maintenance in relational database management systems. It is a specialized tool for dealing with structured data that is utilized by data professionals, data that is stored in the form of tables. SQL commands. The SQL commands help in creating and managing the database. The most common SQL commands which are highly used are mentioned below. The create command. This command aids in the creation of a new database, new table, table view, and other database objects. The update command. This command aids in the updating or modification of database data. The delete command. This command is useful for deleting or wiping saved records from database tables. It deletes single or multiple tuples from the database's tables. The select command. This command allows you to access a single or more rows from one or more database tables. This command can also be used with the where clause. Create command. In SQL, the create command is used to create new database objects such as tables, indexes, views, procedures, and more. Let's break down the components of this create table statement. Create table. This part of the statement indicates that you're creating a new table. Table_name specifies the name of the table you want to create. Column 1 data type 1, constraint, column 2 data type 2, constraint. Defines the columns of the table along with their data types and optional constraints. Column 1, column 2, etc. Names of the columns in the table. Explanation. Create table. This command is used to create a new table in the database. Employees. It's the name of the table being created. Employee ID int, name varchar, 100, department varchar, 50. This part defines the columns of the table along with their data types and lengths. Employee ID int primary key. This defines the employee ID column as an integer type and specifies it as the primary key for the table. The primary key uniquely identifies each row in the table. Executing a create command in the SQL view. In LibreOffice Base, you can execute a create command in the SQL view to create a new table or modify an existing one directly using SQL syntax. Launch LibreOffice Base and open the database where you want to execute the SQL command. In the main database window, select the Queries tab or section. Click on the Create Query in SQL View option from the toolbar. This will open a new SQL window where you can enter SQL commands. Select Tools SQL. The Execute SQL statement window opens. Type the create command as illustrated. Ensure that your SQL command follows the correct syntax for creating a table. For example, after entering the create command, you can execute it by clicking on Execute button and your command will be executed. Once the SQL command is executed, you'll see a message indicating whether the command was successful or if there were any errors. If the command was successful, the new table will be created in your database according to the specifications provided in the create command. After executing the command and reviewing the result, you can close the SQL view window. You can then navigate to the tables section of your database to verify that the new table has been created. Select View, Refresh Tables to view the newly created table as below. Double-click on the Employees table to open it and you will notice the fields entered by you. Create command with primary key. In SQL, the create table command is used to create a new table in a database. When defining a table, you often want to specify one or more columns as the primary key. A primary key uniquely identifies each record in the table and ensures data integrity by enforcing uniqueness and providing a quick way to access specific records. Here's how you can use the create table command with a primary key, along with an example. Syntax: create table underscore name, column 1 data type primary key, column 2 data type. Example: let's say we want to create a table named employees with the following columns. Employee ID as the primary key. Name. Department. Here's the SQL command to create this table. Create command with SQL constraints. In SQL, constraints are rules or conditions applied to columns or tables to enforce data integrity and maintain consistency within a database. Insert command. In SQL, structured query language, the insert command is used to add new records, rows, into a table. Table underscore name. The name of the table into which you want to insert the new record. Column 1, column 2. Optional. Specifies the columns into which you want to insert values. If omitted, the values must be provided for all columns in the table in the same order as they are defined in the table. Values, value 1, value 2. Specifies the values to be inserted into the corresponding columns. The number and order of values must match the number and order of columns specified, or all columns in the table if not explicitly specified. Select command. A select query is a language in a database that displays data in datasheet view. Data from tables is displayed by a query rather than being stored by it. A query may display data from one or more tables, from other queries, or from both of these sources simultaneously. To query a database table, select statement is used. The select statement has many optional clauses. Where specifies which rows to retrieve. Order by specifies an order in which to return the rows. To execute a select command in the SQL view of LibreOffice Base, follow these step-by-step instructions. Launch LibreOffice Base and open the database containing the tables you want to query. In the main database window, navigate to the Queries section. Right-click anywhere in the Queries area and select Create Query in SQL View from the context menu. In the SQL View window that appears, you'll see a blank space where you can type your SQL query. Enter your select command to specify the data you want to retrieve from the database. For example, update command. To edit or update already existing records in a table, use the update statement. Using the where clause, you can either define a specific subset of entries to edit or use it to update everything at once. Delete command. In SQL, the delete command is used to remove rows from a table that meet specific criteria. Here's how you can execute a delete command with examples and explanations. Explanation. Delete from. This part of the command specifies that you want to delete rows from the specified table. Table underscore name. This is the name of the table from which you want to delete rows. Where condition. This optional part of the command allows you to specify a condition that determines which rows to delete. Only the rows that meet the condition will be deleted. If you omit the where clause, all rows in the table will be deleted. Drop command. In SQL, the drop command is used to delete database objects such as tables, views, indexes, or even entire databases. Explanation. Caution. Be cautious when using the drop command as it permanently deletes the specified objects and their associated data. There's no way to recover the dropped objects once the command is executed. Object name. Replace table name, view name, index name, or database name with the name of the object you want to drop. Alter table command. In SQL, the alter table command is used to modify an existing table structure. You can use it to add, modify, or drop columns, constraints, or indexes in a table. Explanation. This command adds a new column named join date to the employees table. The data type of the new column is specified as date. After executing this command, each row in the employees table will have a new column to store the joining date of the employee. Explanation. This command modifies the name column in the employees table. It changes the data type of the name column to varchar with a maximum length of 150 characters. This can be useful if you need to increase or decrease the length of a column to accommodate different data requirements.